When it comes to the story, private military corporations are the centerpiece. Can you talk a little about the place they have today and how you guys are kind of pushing that forward with this one particular corporation in this game?
Sure. I mean, you ripped from the headlines once again. If you look at the number of at the time when we started the game, there was double the amount of private military people in Iraq than there were allies. Same thing went for Afghanistan. We're starting to see private military corporations in Africa. They're starting to merge. They're becoming bigger. We're starting to see them also merge with Western companies. And because there aren't any laws or rules for these offshore, entities, it's a little like the Wild West. And one of the things that we were reading about and hearing about, and then we brought on military. We brought in a guy from the Department of Defense, and he says one of the things they're worried about. You guys are right. It is a private military corporation just getting too big.
And talk a little about the one in this game and how big it becomes and how that changes things.
Yeah, the story revolves around Private Mitchell and his career throughout the military over 10 years, and you get to follow his journey from the Marines to becoming a member of Atlas, the largest standing private military corporation in the world. Now, Atlas is run by Kevin Spacey's character, Jonathan Irons, which has been remarkable to have him be a part of this game. And this really tells the story of Jonathan Irons and his rise as really the most powerful man in the world, and how his PMCO organization allows him to really change from, profit to policy and really have the military backing to make the changes he wants to see. And that touches on some pretty provocative sort of thoughts.
Can you talk a little about performance capture technology and advances there and how that's helped Kevin Spacey bring this character to life?
Yeah, I mean, it's state of the art. I mean, it's a performance capture that they use in movies now, and so we're up there with the best of them. And it's also this facial technology, right? That he's got a camera on his face, right? He's got all the sensors. He's in a full PCAP suit, and it was new for him. He hadn't done that before, and actually the technology is really, really new for all of us. And what it does is it allows us to have the fidelity of not only the movements of the characters working together, but the facial, and that's what's important to us, because we want to bring that emotion to this game. We want to bring the emotional connection within the story to the player, and that facial movement is key to it.
While the game will be available across platforms, talk specifically about what Next Gen has opened up for you guys creatively.
Yeah, we've had a remarkable opportunity and couldn't be more thankful. 3 full years to develop with one goal, right? Really have a great Call of Duty Next Gen experience, and that's allowed us time to iterate on the narrative, to work on prototypes of gameplays that's really innovative, the advancement of the EXO and the Advanced Soldier, and along with all of that, really focus on the technology to really maximize every piece of horsepower for Next Gen platforms. And so we have a new engine built for Next Gen, new lighting and rendering and audio and physics across the board. Really, what you're seeing today, we could not have pulled off on last generation.
We've seen eSports evolve with the $1 Million Call of Duty Challenge over the last few years, and I want to get your thoughts, just from a big picture perspective, as game creators, how eSports influences you guys as you're developing this game.
Yeah, look, we've got 40 million strong, one of the best online communities in the industry, and you're going to get a large amount of feedback from public and from, competitive players. And we take the competitive players very seriously. We love eSports, we're big fans of eSports, and I think for us, it's not mutually exclusive. You can service the needs of both groups and deliver something really fun and compelling that makes everyone excited. So we've got great offerings for eSports and competitive players in our multiplayer offering with Advanced Warfare, and as well as just for all the rest of us who are pretty good but maybe not that good.
Yeah, I mean, we will have them, come in and look at the game and, they'll consult with us at times, and they're big fans of what we're doing, and we are fully behind eSports, that's for sure.
What are your thoughts about the fact that there is a professional video game as an option for people today?
It's hard to believe. I started in the industry a long time ago, but I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, we had a gold medal event this weekend at X Games. I mean, that's crazy, right? You can medal in Call of Duty. I mean, it's remarkable to me. I think it's awesome. I think it really shows the power of interactive entertainment and what it really means, and I can't wait to see more.
And as developers, what's it like to see these guys, how good they are when they're playing?
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's incredible. I mean, we have the fortune of having some really competitive people on the team, and nothing like what these teams can do. I mean, this year's COD Championship, seeing the team's performance was remarkable. It's frankly shows me that I've got a long ways to go.
The way they string moves together, things that you know, when you're designing them, you don't expect this sort of thing to happen, and it's just amazing to see. It's really it's fun to see.